Oh man, so a huge day for Fantom, up 10% as Bitcoin was up as much as 7%. What is happening in this market? What level can we get to here on Fantom, and will this pump last? We're going to take a look at the key levels. Guys, make sure you hit up the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. As always, if you want to take advantage of these trades, which I'm sharing with you, you can do so using BYBIT or BITGET. Links in the description to claim your exclusive bonuses for this community. First of all, shout out to all of you guys. We hit 10k subs on the live stream earlier today, so thank you to every one of you who've watched, liked, commented. Whether it's a nice comment, whether it's a bad comment, it doesn't matter. You're part of this community and I appreciate you. So Fantom was in this symmetrical triangle pattern, and as you saw, as the wider market was bearish, we fell to the downside. We've now managed to recover this, and you can see we're getting a key breakout of trend literally as we speak, because Bitcoin is following a similar pattern. If I quickly show you what is going on Bitcoin, you will then understand. If you've not watched my videos from earlier today, please go familiarize yourself with them to explain exactly what is going on with Bitcoin, what trade I placed, whether I think I'm going to get wrecked, and so much more. So go watch that. But as you can see, we're in this key channel here on Bitcoin, and you can see we're attempting the breakout here. I explained that the volume is looking pretty low, so I'm not very confident with this daily candle, but we do have 9 hours left of this daily candle. Can we get volume to push through? Can we close outside of the channel? And then can we open up another green day tomorrow? If we do, things will look really, really nice for the setup of the reversal from this bearish continuation, because we are in a bear flag right now, and breaking out of this could give us the opportunity to run up to 24,000. If we clear that level, Bitcoin can work its way to 30,000 with a relief rally. It's important to notice the difference there. That would be a relief rally. But first things first, we need to make sure this daily candle doesn't appear like this one. This one we got faked out, okay? We got faked out. A lot of people were thinking exactly the same as they were thinking today. It was a nice green day. We broke out the channel. It looked good. But by the end of it, the bears had won and we ended up back in the channel. Look at the volume on that day. It was higher than so far the volume we've seen today. So we need to be very, very wary of this. Yes, things look much nicer on the hourly chart, right? It looks like we've broken out. And as you can see, we are getting the retest. So you're seeing this kind of curl over for a retest. Now we need to see, do we get that bounce and finish the day nice and strong, in which case that daily candle can finish nice and green on the day. That is what we need to see. If that can line itself up well, Fantom is really set for a really nice move here. If I show you what's going on here first and foremost, let's just zoom out here to the daily chart. You remember I was sharing this rising broadening wedge with you guys, and as you saw, similar to the symmetrical triangle, we broke to the downside, but now we've managed to get back in. If we can finish this daily candle here nice and strong with good volume, it's okay volume at the moment, with good volume, we'll be back into this channel, and then we can start working our way back up to some important levels, and even the top of the wedge, which sits at about 42 cents. To show you this another way, if we look at the symmetrical triangle pattern, taking the breakout from here, which again, you'll need to wait for tomorrow's confirmation candle, you could have this entry point around here. You can have your take profit at 31 cents, and your second take profit target could be as high as 36 cents at the top of the wedge, and that's just the starting point. Thereafter, you can make an argument that if Bitcoin is running toward 29.30, Fantom could comfortably get back to that 45 to 50 cent range here. Now, you guys know from a longer term perspective, for me, for Fantom to return back to its Fibonacci ratio, let's move me out of the way again. I'm always getting in the way, aren't I? And bring this back here. You can see we're here close to our 0% level here on our Fibonacci, but for us to comfortably return back to our 0.618 to 0.65 mark, which I think in a bull run will comfortably happen. I think my personal view, otherwise I wouldn't be invested in Fantom, is that Fantom will go to blow its all-time high out the window, and it will start to get accepted as a very good layer one solution. I feel like it's underrated right now, and that is why I invest, because it looks undervalued pound for pound versus many of the other layer one blockchains. But for it to comfortably get back to its 0.618 to 0.65 mark, that's just $2.28. That's just $2.39 at the top range. That's a very comfortable trade right here, and that indicates a very comfortable 10x from here. That's an absolute crazy risk to reward here for me on Fantom. Now, if I zoom in onto the 4-hourly chart, let's take a look at what the EMA ribbon is showing us. Let's bring out that EMA ribbon. And as you can see here on the EMA ribbon, we've managed to flip it bullish, right? Now, we need to be careful. Over the last period of time here, if I just zoom out, we've had this with Bitcoin and altcoins. We've been bearish, and we flipped it bullish, and then we've been thrown back down for a roll. This has been a complete roller coaster. But again, we have flipped it bullish. We've got some good extension, and that could suggest that we could set up for a nice big move. But it's all going to depend on Bitcoin and whether Bitcoin can clear that all-important mark. Now, the key bit for Bitcoin, which I need need to share with you is the following. If I get a chart here of Bitcoin, and what I want to show you, let's turn off this EMA ribbon. Let me head over to the weekly. And what I'm going to do here on the weekly is I'm actually going to bring out our 200 moving average. Okay, so let's bring out that 200 moving average, and that's that teal colored line here. Let's just remove the other one. That's this teal colored blue line here. This is your 200 moving average. And if I zoom out, you will see that historically this has always held up as very nice support here for Bitcoin. Look here, we always bounce off of it, we bounce off of it again, and now for the first time ever we saw that the weekly candles were closing below our weekly 200 week moving average. So now the fact that we've lost this support means it may well become resistance, and this is the worrying thing right here. This level is at 22,700. okay, that's where this line sits, and you can see where we wicked up to on today's candle. We wicked up to 22,500. We were $200 shy of it. So what I don't want to see happen, which will be very worrying, is if this is just acting as resistance. If this is just acting as resistance, then we could just be thrown back to the downside here. Hopefully we can clear this level and start working our way back to 30,000, and that would be a very nice relief rally, and altcoins will move nicely with it at a multiple of the rate of Bitcoin, which is really exciting. But the other thing to note here is even if we return to 30,000, I don't want to be a party pooper, but we still are in a bearish trend, guys. This is a weekly chart, and you can see even getting back up to here, which is $30,000, that's just us retesting our EMA ribbon from the bottom. Right, so we could easily get rejected here on the weekly. So we need to be cognizant of this. Getting above 24,000 will be a sign on our daily that we would have flipped bullish, if I show you that as well. This above, closing this ribbon above, is at 24,000, okay? So at about that 24,000 level, we flip our daily bullish, but our weekly takes a lot more than that, okay? We'd have to get through 30,000 and beyond in order to have a longer term bullish stance here on Bitcoin. So things are looking really good for Fantom. Nice positive pump in terms of if you're not trading this and you're just holding this for a short-term, for a long-term hold, absolutely really good confidence boost that when Bitcoin was moving at 6%, you've got Fantom moving close to 11%. That should give you real confidence that the interest is in there from retail investors, from some institutions as well. There's some serious buying going on there that is moving the price when Bitcoin has positive days. You would be worried if Bitcoin was having a nice day and Fantom was not moving. At that point, that would give me a few red flags to say, hang on a second, what is going on? Is the marketing not right? Are people not interested? Is something fundamentally wrong with the project? But that is not what we're seeing. So guys, go watch this video now, which I'm going to link up, because there's one hidden fact which I have to share with you from the Fantom tokenomics. So go watch that video just so you're fully clued up on the dynamics of the Fantom tokenomics. I'll see you in the next one.